Hello, my name is Chioma Xavier Wallace, and this is my husband. He will be our patient today. His name is Michael. Okay, let's go ahead and start. So, we are doing head, face, and neck assessment, including regional lymphatics, and we're going to start with size and symmetry of head and neck. Alright, so first of all, we are going to check the head to see if it's normal cephalic, if it's symmetry and equal. And you come in front of him and look at for me. Okay, you see the neck is straight and symmetric. And we're going to check the neck as well, so straight and symmetry. And you can put your head down. Okay, next we're going to check your hair color and texture. Let me put this here. So we can check the hair color is nice and blonde. The texture isn't so fine or coarse. It's not even fluffy. Okay, and the next we're going to check for the scalp for any lesion or scaling or dandruff or bed bugs, mosquitoes. Shut up. So far so good. Scalp is even pale pink color and no sign of lesion or scaling. That's good. For the symmetry of the face, we're going to see if the face is aligned. Just sit up for me a little bit. Okay. And we can check to see if the face is aligned, and it is. And we are going to check for the nasolabia, which is, excuse me, which is the fold of your smile. You smile on it? Yep. And it's nice and symmetric. And when we check for the face, we want to make sure that the eyes is aligned with the ears, which it is. And then for the palpebral fissure, we're going to check for the eyelids. When you close it, could you close it for me? Okay, this is nice and even. Alright, so we're going to move on to the cranial nerve 5 and trigeminal nerves. We're going to make sure that it feels touches. I'm going to go ahead and touch. Do you feel this? And this? And this? Alright. And then we're going to move on to the corneal reflex. I was going to poke your eyes.
That would get me to have a
Open your eyes. Okay. So, yep, he's staring up. And that's what we want to see. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
This is we should defer
that's
this.
what we all want to see.
Sorry. This is we should defer it, but I just wanted to check it out. Okay, so the corneal reflex is working. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and check for the palpation of the temporal muscle, and we're looking for the muscle right here. Let's check and see if the mass of the muscle is there and it's not tender, feel any way. Alright, and that's good. So we're going to go ahead and move on to cranial nerve 7. For this will be for sensory and motor functions. Could you go ahead and smile? All right, everything is even and symmetric. Go ahead and puff out your cheeks. Okay. All right. Go ahead and grit your teeth for me. Your eyes open.
Yes.
Okay, so everything is even and symmetric. And go ahead and raise your eyebrow. 2 of them. 1. All right. And we're going to go ahead and shut your eyes first. Tight. Okay. Everything is even and symmetric. All right, and we're going to defer on the tongue, or I will bring some salt for you.
There you go.
All right, so we're going to move on to 7, palpation. So we're going to go ahead and do some palpation, and we're going to start with the preauricular palpation. That is the front of the ear. So this is what we're looking for, and I'm going to use just 2 fingers and move around just to make sure. Do you feel any tenderness or soreness?
No, I don't.
All right. And then we're going to do the post-auricular, and that will be behind the ears. All right. Well, you can split it over. So it's gonna be here. I can feel this one, but I'm not supposed to. Do you feel tender or soreness?
No.
All right. And then we're going to move on to the occipital, and we are looking at the lymph nodes. Right. Lymph nodes at the base of the skull. The name implies that. So we're going to have you turn around. Yeah. So it's going to be somewhere behind the head here for the occipital lymph nodes. All right. Turn around. Thank you. Okay. And then next, we're going to look at the jugulogastric lymph nodes. This one comprises of retropharyngeal and tonsillar, and that is going to be at the angle of the jaw. So it's going to be your jaw is here, going to move down here, at the angle here, move down just few centimeters, and I can feel this one.
That's good.
So any soreness, nothing is moving.
Nope.
It's supposed to be moving. Nothing is fixed.
Well, then I
That's
should
what we
just
want.
keep my mouth shut. I'm
Okay.
not the one without the knowledge.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the submandibular. Mandibular means the jaw, so it's going to be below the jaw, and this is the jawline. We go below here. I'm going to use 2 fingers for this. All right. Any tenderness?
Nope.
Okay, that's what we want. And then the next one is going to be the submental. This one we just have to check just right below here. Have to check with just 1 finger. All right. Any tenderness, soreness?
None.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Next, we're going to do the deep cervical chain. This is posterior to the sternocleidomastoid muscle, and it's going to be when you move your neck, this tendon ligament here. It's going to be just below that. So, with this neck, let me make sure I get it right. Okay, got it. Going to move it a little bit to get there. Just move it aside. All right, any tenderness, soreness? Okay. That looks good. Okay, so we're going to do the superficial cervical chain. It's going to be right in front. It's going to be right in front of here. Move your neck again. Let me get that. Okay, I got it. Move this one. I got it. Okay. Alright, any tenderness, soreness.
None.
Okay, good. So we're going to go ahead and look at the posterior cervical chain. It's going to be behind. This posterior means behind. So I'm gonna have you
Spin around.
no. I'm going to be moving head like this. Okay. And this one. Alright. Using the cartilage to get the location. So any tenderness, soreness,
None.
none. Alright.
Just bliss.
Okay, so and the last one on this will be the supraclavicular. Supraclavicular. So these lymph nodes, they're close to the.
Excuse me.
Oh, am I bothering you? This one is close to the clavicle here, so I'm going to go ahead and just put my finger. It's the clavicle bone. Put my finger here. I can feel this one. Alright. Tenderness, soreness, some
None.
type of way.
None of the above.
Alright. Okay. Oh, the mosquitoes. So, we've finished with this, so we need to move on to the trachea. And okay, go ahead and lift your head for me. So this will be the trachea, just to make sure that it's not deviated and it's symmetric. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and check the mosquitoes are here, the thyroid cartilage, okay, and the cricoid cartilage. We're going to try the thyroid cartilage first, and this is going to be above your Adam apple here. All right, got it. Everything looks good, symmetric, and we're going to check for the cricoid cartilage, which is below the Adam apple. Everything looks good. Okay. And then we're also going to check the thyroid lobes. So this is gonna hurt a little bit.
Exciting.
Okay.
I can move.
I don't know. Alright. We need to go ahead and move this by the side. Oh, sorry. I felt that. Okay.
She's just popping my throat out of place.
Make me feel this thing. Okay. Go ahead and swallow for me. Okay, I felt that. Alright. I'm doing the right side. Go ahead and swallow for me. Oh, felt that. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Also, movement was noticed. Ah, damn, you turned red.
That's what I get for being so palely complected.
Sorry. Okay.
It'll take much.
So, that completes the trachea inspection, and we're going to go ahead and do the cranial nerve 11. This is the spinal accessory motor nerve, and we're going to go ahead and have you shrug your shoulders. This will check for the trapezius. Yep, trapezius.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna do it. Okay, shrug your shoulders for me. Okay, yeah, that works.
So you can see me do that.
Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and do head resistance. Okay, try and turn towards me, my hand. Okay. We're going to try and do this one. Okay. All right. Everything looks good. And that concludes our head, face, and neck assessment. If I forgot anything, probably would do this again. Thank you so much. Peace out. Bye.